guys, this is James the Rambling Dasher, and we are out doing an unusual Saturday. So the Razorbacks absolutely suck, so we are leaving a little bit early, going out to try to get a few more orders in. My goal is to get 10 deliveries today, because if you watched yesterday, you'll know, which, you know, people might not know. We are a few ratings away from being platinum. And I have cheated. I don't think I cheated, but I also know that it's been a pain in my rear, this new system. And it had a few glitches, I think, in the beginning, but it's starting to smooth out. And I dropped from platinum in the old system, and I had it for a week in the new system because they let you have it for a week before they let your real numbers shine through. So the new on-time delivery had some major glitches with it, and they are smoothing those things out, I do believe, because I have been so much better. There's two things. One is they're a little bit more lenient than they were. They were hardcore for those first couple of weeks, and I just dropped from like 93-94% on time, which is way when I don't think their on-time system even worked, to where I dropped all the way to like 68%. And in their new ranking system, it just really puts a lot of emphasis on on-time deliveries. So I've worked my way up on my on-time to some number that has got me up to gold. So I need about, I think if I get these 10 orders today, and it's Saturday at 2:20, so I gotta go meet someone for, I gotta have dinner. So, because I've been out all week and I'm out today, but so we gotta go have dinner, and so I need to finish by 6 and try to get 10 orders in that 3.5 hours or so. So we're gonna do everything we can. And I just accepted an order, not a very good offer, but I accepted it because my AR can still grow 3 more points. But granted, I don't know how. I mean, yeah, I can do it, but it won't happen anytime soon, because I know I declined some orders last week or maybe earlier this week that were really lowball orders. So it's got to take 100 offers to go around before those ones will go off. And I'm pretty high on my ratings right now for AR, I think, anyway. So right now, my ratings, I'm platinum because I'm using the platinum pass. I had a platinum pass. I had 2. I still have one, but that's not being used, and I used one of the 2. But I had 2 that I built up throughout the summer, because I was platinum for 2 months in a row, and you have to be 30 days platinum before you earn a platinum pass, and then they give you a platinum pass, and it has to be consecutive. I don't know what those people are doing, but they're acting weird. So right now I'm sitting at 79 overall Dasher rating, an acceptance rate of 80%, which is, and so 79 out of 100. So with that 79, if I can knock those 6 late ones off, I'll be at 85, which is platinum, okay? And that would give me a good start for next week. So, and if I don't get it today, I may just go out some tomorrow just to get a few, to try to knock a couple of extras off so that I'll be fresh platinum on Monday. My acceptance rate is 80% right now, which is 27 out of 30 total points. My completion rate is 100%. My quality rate is 100%. My customer rating is 4.99, and those are 15 out of 15. I gotta figure out how to get where I'm going. I think I'm gonna circle around here and go to Logan's that way instead of going through Chick-fil-A's parking lot. Quality is 15 out of 15, and customer rating is 10 out of 10. So my on time though is at 82%, and they don't deem on time as well as they do acceptance, right? My acceptance is 80%, but it's like 27 out of 30, whereas I'm 82% on time, which is only 12 out of 30, which just kind of sucks because I would rather it be the same, and I'm 27 out of 30 on both of them, but I'm not. So it is what it is. I just got to get those other ones knocked off my last 100, and then we'll move up there. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna run in. I want to hit pause. We'll be right back.
Turn left.
All right, guys. So my first order today looks like it's gonna be late. I didn't get any pop-up saying that that DoorDash has got my back. It was definitely way late. I don't know how late it was, but it was way late. So we'll see when we get it dropped off. I got about a 3-minute grace period here to get it delivered. It says it's 5 miles, 10 minutes away. So if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you taking a sneak peek. What we do here is just basically DoorDash ride along, and I ramble about DoorDashing and whatever else a lot, so therefore we named it the Rambling Dasher. So that's kind of what we do. And you know, sometimes we complain a lot about DoorDash when they change things, and sometimes it's like we are making more money than we know what, not that we know what to do with, but we make more money than we have ever made before using DoorDash. So that's the way it's been this week for me anyway. Making more money per hour per delivery all along, and yeah, I just want to keep that momentum up, and I can definitely see a difference between driving as a silver status versus a platinum status. So my hope is that I can get to this platinum level and then make it stay, and I keep achieving the same kind of monetary and number of orders that I've had, that I had this week using this platinum pass. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I am going to hit the pause button, and we will catch up with you when we drop this order off, and we'll let you know what the final numbers were. So see you in a second. Alright guys, so we got that dropped off. It was I don't remember, it was $5.75 I think for and I'm already in 27 minutes, so not that great of dollar amount numbers on a Saturday afternoon. And we're quite a ways out, so we probably won't get any more orders here. But I just went over to the on time, and it was marked as on time. Crazy enough. So I give credit to DoorDash for this one, because last week, the week before, it would have been marked late. But this one says -7 minutes on the pickup. Not negative, meaning over by 7 minutes. So it's really a +7 is the way they write it. And a -3, meaning delivered early 3 minutes on the delivery end of it. And it says +4 is the difference, so over by 4 overall. But then underneath it says a total time difference of +4 minutes is within the on-time standards for this delivery. So to which I say thank you, DoorDash, for putting some stopgap measures in there to help drivers, especially when they don't have control. So yeah, we're on time. So fingers crossed we get more on-time ones throughout the day, and we knock that thing all the way from 79 to 85. That's the goal anyway. It's at least seeming like potentially that it could be a slow Saturday, but I don't ever dash on Saturdays, especially Saturday afternoons. I don't have a clue what to expect. It does say the average wait is 2 to 7 minutes, and I am still probably 5 minutes outside of any restaurant range, but doesn't mean I won't get an order because I'm platinum. So that's why fingers crossed I can still get an order from this far out. Last night, I don't know what was going on last night. I got one that was a good 10 minutes away, and I got to the restaurant at KFC and they hadn't even started it yet. Mainly because the staff are all sitting back in the back on their phones, and who knows what they're doing. But the one girl that was working, she's yelling at them, telling them to get up there and help make the orders. And there was a whole family walking out, and I was just kind of teasing the dad. I said, well, that looks like an expensive dinner. He says, yeah, and the service sucks. Well, I was like, oh. So yeah, I could tell they sucked when I got there. After that order, I mean, I was all the way down in Benton up on some side roads when I got that order, and it wasn't even the Benton KFC. It said go all the way to Bryant. So, and I was like, well, they'll have the food ready. And amazingly, that order was on time. Or if it wasn't, it was the one order that I got excluded. So I'm not real sure about how this exclude thing works, but I think it works like you maybe get 3 per 100 or something. Alright, so I just got a really long distance order, 13 miles, for $14 with 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs. But it's a Saturday and I'm on an AR kick, and we're gonna pick it up. And it's got it says pick up the first one at Panda Express by 3:01, and oh wow, they give me 2 minutes on this one. So fingers crossed they have the food ready and I can get there on time. I'm trying to think if I can get on the freeway and get off. I think I can. If I just jump on the freeway, maybe I can pick up a second or two along the way. But I'm still on Highway 5 right now, so good ways away. Alright, I'm on a mission. I'm gonna put the pause button on. We'll catch up with you when we get these orders picked up. See you in a minute. Alright, so we got the first one picked up. Now we're working on the second one, and we have a little bit more leeway on the second one, it looks like. I think it said pick it up by 3:10, but we should be there by 3:03. So fingers crossed we can get there, and they have the food ready by now, so they're pretty good, especially if it's been sitting out there for a little while. Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out where am I? I forgot that I was at these stores instead of like on the other side of this road here. They have their own exit ramp. This one you got to go out on this road to jump out on the freeway or access road. So all right, I'm gonna hit pause till we get up to the other place, pick it up, and we'll see where we got to go. All right, so we have We have both orders picked up, packaged up, ready to rock and roll. This one here, looks like we got a good 8-minute drop off by 3:26, and the directions say we should be there by 3:19. It did say 3:18, but guess what? I've been sitting here reading that. So, all right, so we're headed that way. Headed that way. All right. So, just to kind of get to know people, I have a call to action right now. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are from Central Arkansas, because I know a lot of people that I've met DoorDashing here in the Benton and Bryant area, that they have followed my channel when I asked them to, right? But if you have a chance, tell me, even if you do live here, and tell me who your favorite college football team is. How about that? So mine is the Arkansas Razorbacks, who have not shown up as usual, but it's just kind of one of those deals, you know. You still cheer for them and hope the best, and then you wait for basketball season, right? So that's kind of the story of our life the last, I don't know, 50 years maybe? But anyway, so it is what it is. We still roll with it and roll with the punches. But if you're on here watching this at this very moment, take a second and just put down in the comments who your favorite college football team is. So that would be freaking awesome. So, all right, I'm gonna hit the pause button and we're gonna go find this place. It says it's 11 more minutes away and 5 miles. So yeah, we got a little bit of distance. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. See ya. Okay guys, we've dropped off the first order and we are headed to the second one, and we got about an 8-minute early one on this one as well. So we should have a good on-time delivery for these particular orders. So it says less than a minute, so I'm right around the corner from it evidently. I don't know exactly where it is. It must be right on this road. And it is. Look at there. I think I've probably been to this place a time or two. Whoops, it's a little bit further up here. It says there's a big Dodge truck in the yard. Yep, there it is. There it is. Their roof is caving in and everything, so oh well. Alright. It says don't walk in the yard. I'm gonna read this to you guys because I got a little time here. It says leave at the door. There will be a big Dodge truck in the front yard. Leave it in the white rocking chair and knock on the door, please. Don't go past the big white Dodge. Yes, I know it's really dirty. Don't get into the yard. Okay. I don't know if I'm in the yard or not. Maybe they meant with the car. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Second delivery done. I don't know that I can turn. I'm gonna try to turn around in this yard. Even though they say don't get in the yard. I don't want to back out on this road because that is crazy dangerous. Alright, so we are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. That order was $14. That was a $6 base pay, $5 tip at Lost Pizza, $3 tip at Panda Express, and that put us at $19.50 in 1 hour and 5 minutes. So there we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna head over to I think think I'm gonna just drive up through Benton and see if there's anything going on that direction. And then if there isn't, I'll just come back to the Alcoa and see what can happen from there. I just don't know exactly what's the best for this time of the day. So it's 3:23. I've got 2 orders out of the way. I'm gonna jump over. I don't remember if I don't remember your dashing now is what it says, rankings. So let's see, we moved up to 80. So my acceptance rate is at 80%. My on time is at 83 now. So we got 13 out of 30 points, and that particular Panda Express was negative 22 overall. So, which is crazy, right? They need to do all of my orders that way, because you just don't understand the pressure that those tight ones put on you. And this one, I was like, okay, we can drive calmly, right? We don't have to be ultra vigilant, you know. It doesn't have to stress you out. So 2 minutes early on the pickup, 5 minutes early on the pickup, 9 minutes early on a delivery, and 6 minutes early on a delivery. So that is crazy. I think my recommendation is that they let you carry over your extra time into other orders that might be late. That's what I think they should do. You should have a rolling 100 positive or negative or whatever you want to call it, but they should let you have a rolling 100, you know, get out of jail card kind of deal. But anyway, so yeah, that was not too bad. 2 deliveries, we got it knocked out. $19.50 in an hour and 5 minutes. So we're getting close to that $20 an hour deal. And truthfully, and granted, I haven't dashed during the daytime on the Saturday with the platinum in this new ranking system. But you know, every night we've done it, that we've had it this week, and I've dashed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We've been right at, well, or some nights is crazy above, like $27 an hour. You know, so yeah, if you can do that kind of stuff, then you're gonna be better off. A lot better off. I think about, like, if I can keep this kind of rate on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because used to my goal was $400 a week, and I would work 5 nights a week. I would work 6 hours on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 3 hours on Tuesday, Thursday, and the goal was to hit 100 on the long ones and 50 on the short ones, and to get $400. And I've cut out Tuesdays and Thursdays just to spend time with the family. And and yeah, so I've cut those out and reduced it down to 30. But there's no reason I can't hit, if this stays the way it is anyway. There's a $6 Pizza Hut for 7 freaking miles. So I'll accept it because I want every order. It says to pick it up by 3:34, when it says we'll get there at 3:31. The trick is, will they have the food ready in that amount of time? So fingers crossed. But yeah, I mean, at this rate, let me just go look if I can get there. So this week in earnings, I'm at $561. And if I take away Tuesday and Thursday, which was 60 and 83, so that's 100 and I'm horrible, 140. So if I take away 140, I'm still at $420 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Because on Monday is the first 2 hours I didn't have Platinum Pass, and I got $9. In the first 2 hours I had $9, and in the last 4 hours I got $90. So I got $89 because I ended up with 98. So, and I was just like, you know, I wish I would have turned it on at the beginning, because I would have had those first 2 hours where I could have made 20 bucks an hour, and I would have made it, seemingly you would have made $40 instead of $9, which would have put me at about 100 and, you know, I don't know, 120 or something. But anyway, I didn't. And so, but there shouldn't be a reason why in 5-6 hours you can't make 120, 140 on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and come home with $420 on a week instead of $300 a week. If this thing holds true to what it's doing so far, and that's what I don't have a long-term consistency with this new platform, so fingers crossed it stays the same, and I get up to gold or to platinum.
Drive northeast on Military Road.
So fingers crossed. All right, I'm gonna go pick this food up. Sit tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got a 2-minute grace period on this one. It's 13 minutes, which is crazy. Let me see where we're going. Okay. All right. So I am going to start heading that way. 13 minutes. And we got a 2-minute grace period. Maybe not even that anymore. So it says we got to be there by 3:49. And it already says 3:48 now. So I got to get going. I got to get going. All right, I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch you guys on the back side of this one. See you in a minute. All right, guys, that was $6. Puts us at 1 hour and 30 minutes. So we're way behind on those orders to make 20 bucks an hour. What's up, dude?
I thought you got on the piece.
I put it in the box.
You put it inside of it?
Well, that's what I thought. That's what you said. All right, dude. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Sorry, I guess he came out looking for the pizza, and I could have swore he said put it in the box, and so I put it in the box. He must have just said put it on the box. Anyway, so we're at $6 for that one, $4 with a $2 tip. Continue dashing. We're a little bit outside of our area. Well, we can still get an order, but we're not gonna get any orders this far out. It's a ways out from any restaurant. So I'm gonna hit the pause on the video, but you guys have the luxury of not having to ride all the way around to get back to the restaurant area. So yep. So we'll see you in just a second. All right, we just accepted a smaller order, maybe like $6 to Wendy's, and we are right here at Wendy's. So we're gonna run in there and hopefully they'll have the food. It probably won't be ready, but we'll put some pressure on them. How about that? So we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, we are looks to be about 4 minutes late on the pickup. It says hang it on the gate, which is interesting. Delivered by 4:13.
West on Down Drive. Then turn right onto North Reynolds
GPS says 4:11, so we got a 2-minute window there. The best I could probably hope for is to get that. Where is? Okay, this is going back across the freeway. Okay. Is to get that thing where it says X number of minutes is within the standard range of the delivery for this type of order.
Drive west.
So fingers crossed that's what we get. Cause I didn't get anything on there that says we got your back. I like it when I see that proactively than stressing over it after the fact. And there's a long line of traffic here that might not make it through the lights, so I'm gonna get around them. Okay, all right guys, this says only 2.7 miles in 6 minutes. I'm gonna hit pause till we drop this off and get the final delivery, what we made. So we'll see in a minute. All right, so that was $6.50, put us 4 out of 4 for the day. It wasn't that much really. $2 with a $4.50 tip. That's at $32 out of an hour and 55 minutes. So yeah, the first hour was pretty good at $19.50. The second hour only about $10-11. So well, that's what happens when you take some smaller orders and they're longer miles and you can't get but 2 of them done in an hour. So we're gonna keep going. I got about a little less than 2 hours to go. I'd like to get a couple more knocked out of the park, knock some more of those late orders off. Let's see if I can get over there and take a look real quick. Ratings, I'm still at 81. I need 85, so my on time is 84. That one, Wendy's, was late by 4 minutes, early by 1 minute, and it says a total time difference of 3+ within the time standards for this delivery. Thank you, DoorDash, for not jacking up my stuff. Whoo, that stuff stresses you out. So I appreciate them adding those little features like that in, because it wasn't there a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't there last week. I don't even, it might have been there. It wasn't there. Well, it could have been there earlier in the week. I might have had something like that earlier in the week. I don't know. I'm getting hungry though, and I'm glad I'm gonna break at 6 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna come back after 6 o'clock. I might, I don't know, I might try to go out a couple of hours or something tomorrow and just see. I really want to get, this platinum out of the way, if I can't get it done by 6 o'clock. So yeah. So anyway, let's see. I wish. I wish the sun wasn't so bright right now. Alright, I'm just scrolling down to the end. So I have an Arby's. I have 2 Arby's, one on time and one late. So my next 2 orders will knock off 1 more. And here's an order for Chick-fil-A for $7.50 for this looks like freaking 6 miles. That's what That's what I don't like is these
Turn left onto North
high
Reynolds Road.
mileage where it's pretty close to the dollar amount. But I accepted it. We're trying to get our AR up and our on time up. Chick-fil-A, they're sometimes iffy on getting stuff done on time. It really doesn't matter what time unless you're farther away, and I'm not that far away. It says I'll be there at 4:18. This thing says to pick it up by 4:21. So
Drive southwest.
I got a 3-minute window. So maybe they'll get it knocked out. Maybe they won't. It's not a big rush hour for Chick-fil-A right now. So maybe they can work on my order. I don't know how big it is. But anyway, we're going to run in there. We're going to pick it up. And we'll be back after we do that. See you in a minute. Alright guys, we have the food loaded up. Looks like we're headed back across the freeway. We have a 4-minute, make it 3-minute grace period. So I don't know if we got that order picked up on time or not. We had to wait in there for a little bit. So fingers crossed so we can get as many minutes back as we can here. Ooh, wow. I haven't heard these new tires squeal on asphalt until right then.
Turn right onto North Reynolds Road, Arkansas 183.
Okay, we are on the way. It says 6. What is this saying? Oh, this is going down the freeway towards Benton quite a ways. So, alright, we're making the loop. It says to go up here and turn left and get on that, which says do not enter. So good job, GPS. DoorDash GPS still sucks. Maybe they can work on it next. Alright, so we should be there by 4:30. It says be there by 4:34. So we're gonna knock that out, and I'll catch up with you to give you a recap when we get there. See you in a minute. Alright guys, we got that one delivered, and we just got an order for the Mighty Crab. It's $20 for 13 miles. So, and it says it's ready to be picked up. So let's see, it says pick up by 4:39. GPS says we'll be there in 4:36. Alright, I think I know how to get there without the GPS. I mainly want to see if I got my other order on time. Go to home screen, ratings. Did we move up one? Did we go down one? I don't know. We are at 83 now. Oh, look at that. My acceptance rate gone up to one more, I think. And so I'm at 83 out of 100, and my acceptance rate is 28 out of 30 at 83%. And my on time is now at 85, which is worth 15 points. So, yay! Yeah. And Chick-fil-A picked it up on time, delivered it early by 3 minutes, so we were on time. We didn't need the assistance that time. Alright, so happy about that. Happy about moving up a little bit closer. If I can get a couple more, that's right, I still got an hour and a half. I was thinking that I was gotta go at 5 o'clock, but I gotta go to dinner at 6 o'clock. So,
Drive south on Wright Avenue for a half mile.
so yeah. yeah, should be there in good time, I hope. I'm trying to think if I want to go through the parking lot, or if I just want to get on the freeway access road and drive down past it and turn into their parking lot directly. I think I'll do that. I don't have to dodge people in that little strip there, unless we'll see where this dude in front of me goes, because he is not driving the speed I want to. Alright, we're just gonna take this shortcut, and fingers crossed it doesn't cost me any time.
Drive southwest.
Fingers crossed. Alright guys, we're gonna run in, pick this up, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we probably waited on that food for like 20 or 30 minutes. So yeah, good times. I'm not getting any kind of feedback from DoorDash either, so we'll see what they say at the end here. So this says deliver by 5:17, and that's a 2-minute gap. So I gotta go down the freeway, turn around, and go back the other direction. Okay, so we're good. I might make up a couple of minutes on the freeway, we shall see. So alright, I'm gonna hit pause because this is a long 20-minute drive, and we'll catch you on the delivery end, see what happens. So bye. Alright guys, we have dropped that particular order off and we are headed out. And we are at 2 hours and 57 minutes and 6 out of 6 offers accepted. $20 on that. Excuse me, it was $5 with a $15 tip, and that put us at $59.50 for 3 hours, so right at 20 bucks an hour. So I have got to go get some gas, so we are gonna go find some gas. So I've got the dash stopped, so let me look at something real quick, because I gotta find gas before I do anything else. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Hope I don't run out of gas. I think I have a rock in my tire or something else. I hope it's not anything sharp. So, all right, well, I'm gonna, it's about 5:17. I might try to go get one more order while we're doing this. Let me see if I can look at the rankings real quick to see if I went up another one. There's people speeding behind me and I just pulled out in front of them. You're welcome. So that one there maybe dropped me down one. I don't remember if I was the Mighty Crab late. Yeah, this is what I don't like, because this one says 16 minutes late at the restaurant, 3 minutes early, and there's no leeway on that. Something's wrong with that. So I may call support and see if they can take that off, because there's just something the matter. So I'm gonna hit pause here and we'll get some gas and see what happens after that. See you in a minute. Alright guys, I've ended the dash and I'm gonna go get some food because I'm starving, and we're gonna maybe, just depends on how I feel, I contacted support. He acted like they're gonna fix it. I don't know that they will because it's not fixed yet, but we'll deal with that another time. So right now we finished this dash with $59.50. It says we took 3 hours and 12 minutes. We did 6 out of 6 offers accepted, and we have $621 for the week. So, and I can't see squat. Now I'm gonna jump over to my ratings real quick, and then we'll finish up with the earnings today, just to kind of flush that out. Let me raise this window so we don't get all the noise. So I'm just gonna review the ratings. So I'm still at 82. I should be at 83. And that sun is super bright. But anyway, my acceptance rate is 83%, which is 28 out of 30. My completion is 100%, which is 15 out of 15. Customer rating 4.99, which is 10 out of 10. Quality rate is 100%, which is 15 out of 15. And my on time is 84%, which is 14 out of 30. So hopefully they get that one switched back and I get to keep it, because that would be frustrating if I don't. It is what it is. I may be able to dispute it. I haven't tried to do that. I would much rather dispute ones that I feel are legit, but 16 minutes, waiting at the restaurant for 16 minutes is ridiculous, and for them to count that against me is yeah, it's not acceptable. I may not have anything I can do about it, so we'll see what happens, right? All I can do is try. All right, so earnings. So again, my earnings, $621 for the week in 28 hours of dash time. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. I know the last few weeks I've been really low on earnings. So when we took vacation and stuff like that, and then a couple other things, well, just mainly the vacation. So the week before, the week after, because this little, not vacation, but I did a little 5-day weekend with my son, and I missed the dash time on the week before and the week after, which just means your earnings are shot for both weeks as far as yeah. Anyway, I think I left on a Wednesday morning, so we didn't get Wednesday or Friday, and the Monday really was horrible Monday. And then the next week we were back, and I think I dashed on Wednesday and Friday, and I don't remember them being much better. So anyway, so as far as today, I'm gonna make this pretty quick if I can. I don't know if I can. There we go. So $59.50. We did 25 DoorDash pay and 34 customer tips. So we had one order, I think was the first order, that didn't have any tip on it at all. But yeah, they just weren't outstanding tips today. So I had one that was $5 and $15, so a $20 order, but the rest of them pretty much, yeah, not all that great. We did 3 hours and 12 minutes total time and 2 hours and 20 minutes of active time. So the difference about 42 minutes. And mainly that was just driving back from out of in the woods deliveries. Man, that sun's kicking my tail. All right. So that's kind of it. I appreciate you guys. If y'all hit that like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Leave any comments. Yeah, appreciate you. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, because we'll have another video tomorrow. So we'll catch you then. Have a great day. Bye.